Fascinating.
Is that all you have to say to me?
It would be unwise to unduly influence the variables of an experiment.
You're testing me.
I was. But in all honesty, you're becoming less interesting by the moment. My work is about the exceptional, the programs who stand out. You've proven somewhat pedestrian. I'm a program who has dedicated my function to study. I observe. I reflect. Through that analysis, because of that analysis, I seek the new and unfamiliar.
But you don't just watch. You corrupt and distort.
How so?
They took me to your induction chamber. They tried to turn me into one of your experiments.
They attempted to elevate you, to make you better through all that we have learned here. I hold up my mirror to the programs of this grid and I see an opportunity for improvement, a reduction in the mediocrity of individual flaws, a unified army to save this grid from itself.
The glitch? The rumors are true?
On this occasion, our time is short, and only the strongest will survive. I am bringing core to the necessary level, but you represent something of an outlier in my data. Flawed, broken, and weak, and yet you got this far.
You're delusional.
A reasonable theory, given the evidence to which you've been exposed. But I know better. You're a chaos agent. That Falcon thought you consistently outpaced him because you were somehow gifted, special. In reality, you've simply been lucky.
I wouldn't call this lucky.
As I have established, we will not be relying too heavily on your observations to arrive at our conclusions.
You're lucky I can't move.
If I were lucky, you'd have been more impressive. If you had impressed me or proven any match, I put you in my chamber personally. Add your advantages to the pool. You would have been of service to me, to core. But I see now that you are not here by what the users would call natural selection. You are here by blind, unquantifiable, useless luck. You are of no use to me, and there is only one place for useless things. Say hello to my brother for me. Enough!
Who's out there? Come into the light.
I'm not who you think I am. My name's Moto.
What?
I know that look in your eyes. I've seen it many times before. You mistake me for my brother, Tacitus.
Brother?
A figure of speech. We emerged with the same face. The mystery of that coincidence is what drew us both to our professions.
So you work with him on his
I used to. And then I saw where his path would take us. He refused to stop. But he allowed me to continue my work down here in the shadows of this grand fortress. I help these programs. These mistakes have become a new family to me.
His cast-offs.
My brother is a scalpel. But like all blades, a mark is left after he cuts. I do what I can to ease those scars. I need a look in your eye because I've seen that fear on the faces of all those who are cast down here. My face is a curse. But it's also a reminder of why my work is so important.
But you don't stop him?
I don't have his vision. I'm weaker than he is. I can do more here than I ever could taking him on directly. Maybe if I shared his ambition, his drive.
You almost sound like you're impressed by him.
Are you not?
He's a monster.
I don't see how one contradicts the other. In fact, I'd argue there's more danger in underestimating and belittling his success in pursuit of monstrosity. I don't underestimate my brother, which is why he continues to work up there and I down here.
I don't have time for this. I need to get to the Outlands. Can you help?
I don't think so. To escape, you'd need to know where to go and possess the means to get there. Up here among the clouds, that light cycle on your hip is useless.
How do the guards go down to the surface?
Of course. Light jets. They keep the battens in the hangar.
But where would I go, even if I could fly out of here?
The guards won't tell you. But I've heard rumors of a program held in storage. They say he's resilient. He might still remember enough to point you to somewhere safer.
Thank you.
Wait. The battens and prisoner are guarded. No experiment would even get close. But I know better than most the value of looking like somebody else.
What are you doing?
If you can't beat them, join them. I've updated your code with the high-level clearance. That's easy. But I've given you something else too. You can use core lockers to apply disguise. You'll pass as one of them now. It's not perfect. Security drones will spot you. But it should fool the average grunt. One more thing. I've upgraded your disc to absorb the attributes of enemy weapons. You can steal their code. Use it.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're giving me something to think about.
Please. No more.
It's me, Hori. Exo, from the arena. What happened to you?
Oh, Core. They moved me here after you escaped. Said my code was exceptional. That I was more useful here. I don't believe that, though. They think I had something to do with your escape. They say I have a weakness for overly sympathetic illogic.
I'm so sorry.
You didn't do it.
They're trying to make an army.
I've seen some of their work. It's impressive. I can see why you're wearing a disguise. I don't know how many more trips to induction I can take.
It's amazing you still function.
Painfully.
I won't let them keep doing this.
Fly, Exo. There's a canyon east of here. It'll take you far away. After a while, it meets a river.
And I can follow that to the Outlands.
Eventually, yes.
Thank you.
Whatever you're doing, keep safe. Don't end up here like me. Finish the game, program.